Welcome back to Final Fantasy X Part 2. In Part 2, not 10-2. So if you remember last time, Zen did something to us, and then we got sent into these watery ruins. But we found high potions, so that's always a good thing, right? It's a pretty linear.
Stuff happens this episode, but nothing really interesting.
It's a pretty linear path, so you can't really get lost.
This whole game's pretty linear.
Yeah.
Except for later on, but
There's like one place I can think of that's not completely...
we'll get more into that later on. Much later on.
So now it's playing Jaws. Oh.
Lark doesn't seem very worried about this stuff.
They were just kind of swimming around. I thought, alright, time to kill something.
Yes, it does say Lark. I'm not gonna say Titus anymore. His name is Lark.
Oh yeah, we changed his name to Lark. Because Lark is the best character ever. These things go down, okay, and you don't have to kill all of them. So as I say, there's always a bigger fish. As we're going to see in a minute. Yeah, this thing really isn't a fish, it's more like a I can't think of the word I'm looking for is. But it's not a fish, I mean, look at that.
That's a good fish.
Well, it's more like a seal kind of thing, but whatever. Okay, so this thing hits really hard. You either have to deal 90 damage to it in order to escape it.
Where'd you learn this from?
Just something I ignored. So he gets pretty hard. I was going to try to see if I can escape, but I was like, no, I can't do that.
I don't think I ever ran away from battle in this game. Oh, that was 90 damage.
Yeah, that was 90 damage against the news.
Maybe it's like 4 turns or something.
Yeah, maybe it is the turn though. Yeah, so you see maybe a blitzball player, but I don't think you can outswim this fish thing.
This part's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Titus would be pretty hurt after that, but Lark, whatever.
So I think we're safe now.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
At least you were cold.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Oh, that's that. Okay, so you gotta find two things: a withered bouquet and flintstones.
We couldn't figure out where you're going.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't quite, and then yeah. So there's two things that you gotta get. I couldn't remember where the flintstones were, but I find them pretty easily. So.
I think we were stuck here the first time playing through here for like a little while. Like, You couldn't find the bouquet or whatever.
No, we couldn't find the Flintstones.
Being in this room playing this fucking game of fucking simple. Not really wholesome.
Cold. Need fire.
So then you have a time limit.
There you go.
Just kidding.
Oh. There's a few treasures in this area, but I don't really get any of the treasures here. So if you want to see that, sorry. This is a 100% run. We're not doing freaking Skies Arcadia again. So when the camera angle changes, you can find this. A brother bouquet, which you need.
There it is.
I couldn't read what that was, but
High potion.
high potion. So just head back down. Down here, you should be. There will be a door you have to go through to find the Flintstones inside of a box. But it takes me a little while to find the door, so. So here I am, so we're like an asshole.
There's a safe sphere in this case. Once you...
Oh, you might need to heal out that fish. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm in the right room now. Okay, there. Now just go to the center of the room and the next cutscene will start.
I want to heal, by the way.
Well, that's what I just did.
That's what I'm telling them.
Oh.
That's bullshit.
What?
It wouldn't make an explosion sound.
That was thunder.
Where?
Let's
Maybe I hear it again.
Well, it's stormy outside.
I think now's a pretty good time for a flashback. Might as well get some character development over here.
There's no flashback. Oh wait, it's yours. No, I don't think the flashback is yet.
I need food.
You know, those fish I killed didn't produce anything.
They died and went to heaven, remember? Their bodies disintegrated, nothing.
What do you
I
want?
mean, they went to the far plane, right?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
Orin.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
You cried.
Like, who the f-
That stuff kind of happens throughout the whole game, so get used to it.
I know there's just this little kid that kind of pops up that says two or three words. and
Mostly
then-
about crying.
Mostly about crying, and then that's it.
Like, we don't really get to explain who can. Ty's the only person who can see him, or what, you know?
Yeah, they never really explain exactly who he. Well, you kind of know who he is later on in the game, but
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
I am Batman.
This is the only kind of thing of this in the game.
No, I think there's some more of them later on. Well, I know there's some of these things that tend to, at least.
Give me a break!
Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Oh, you were gonna say worse jokes in this. I'll give you that.
I do like the camera in this. Well, the battle's going on, like it changes the camera angle and stuff.
What's it doing? The Final Fantasy been doing that for a while.
Since the first 3D game.
7, 8, and 9.
I don't remember doing it. Well, I haven't played and never beaten any of those games. So.
Well, they do it in 7, 8, and 9 too. So, I guess it's the military. It's some girl. Let's get into RPG
You on my
information
side?
here.
Cool.
So now we're gonna learn about using grenades. It's not that
Which
hard.
is never going to be used again, pretty much.
But you can use them again, I just never did the point. So grenades do more than her usual physical attack, so yeah, just steal grenades and use them. And by the way, this thing has an unlimited amount of grenades you can steal, so have fun with that.
If you really want to, you can farm grenades, but I wouldn't do it.
Well, as long as your potions do.
Did you defend this game?
Yeah.
You can call it for a while then. As long as we can get... Fuck. The mystery girl doesn't get hurt too much, then you're fine.
Well, you know, we spelled Dinos in part 2. Because, okay, we spelled this character's name.
Now you finally get experience points.
Like, you jump one sphere. We're getting that later. Yeah, ever since I saw this, I thought that was her skin. I was like, that's kind of, you know, suggestive. Whatever. Then I found out later on it's his armor.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Fredek Drak! Ifi, Irisa, Tekiaka!
I remember some of this, I don't remember all of it.
A fiend in human
Damn it.
disguise.
Yeah, that's what he says there.
Fed!
I killed him and this is like, no.
Frivida Grisa!
Well, you know, I don't know those who think he's a fiend. I mean, he helped fight off another
You
fiend.
forgot it. Fapuneket Fadrik.
But you can understand what they're saying. They're, I'm sure there's somebody, I can't remember what to say this, but I'm sure there's somebody who has learned their entire language and can speak it by heart on the internet somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised.
And you gotta find a die-hard Final Fantasy X fan for that to happen, because...
So did that girl sound familiar to you?
I don't care.
I'm talking to you, was I? Well, I'll get more into her later on.
I know where you're going with this. This is gonna be fun. So anyway, now we're on a ship. With searchlights.
Kid, it's Dajan.
Hey, but I have no idea
that
what they're
hurts.
saying.
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
There's only one thing I know what they're saying. It's coming up pretty soon.
Canis!
Kansas.
Right. Whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
I was like,
Do you not speak or something like that?
I said I don't understand.
It's like he's a king.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
Sounds kind of familiar to
You
anybody?
understand me?
That's right, it's the same person that did Corin's voice in Tell
All right,
Symphonia.
I'll work.
I'm not even kidding.
Plenty of others.
She did Bubbles, Raven,
Wait,
Twilight
Almost
Sparkle.
forgot.
were you from like Teen Titans? I didn't know
You
that.
know that? Oh yeah, that was the Spirit Grid, I think.
That was a
No,
trope.
it wasn't. I don't know. It looked like it was cut there. Oh yeah, it does. Never mind.
We found some ancient
Yeah, it's
ruins back beneath us.
Tara Strong does her
It's
voice.
not active now.
That's the only
but
reason
there
I know
should
that,
still be
'cause
some power left.
Ponies.
We're gonna go
But
down there and
I don't know
activate
anybody
it.
else.
And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's
Oh, she's the
get
only
to
one who
work.
speaks English on this ship,
Roger.
I think.
Well, I know. Okay, the guy who. I know he doesn't speak English. Not till the next game, which we won't be doing.
I think it was a fucking mess. Not really, but still. The gameplay's pretty good, but the story's pretty dumb.
Yeah, I beaten that game once. I didn't get 100%. I tried to play it a few other times, and I just.
You can get a pretty good ending without getting 100%.
Yeah, like just press. I think it's square at the right time.
There's no point. There's no point in getting 100% because the ending for 100% is pretty pointless.
You know, you just. I don't want to spoil in case anyone hasn't seen it yet. Yeah, so there's a chain here. Just follow the chain.
Go to where the red marker's pointing, though, and dive too.
Press the O whenever that's a dive. There's a flea.
It's not a flea.
Whatever.
It could bounce aside.
So now we're
Welcome to our first dungeon, I guess.
Well, it's not really a dungeon. It's just 3 rooms. And now we're going to see how I fix all the computers in my life. There's Sphere Grid if you want to save or heal. Don't know why I did. Oh yeah, because I put those monsters all the way down here. That's how I fixed all my computers as a kid. That's why most of them didn't work after a while.
That's where I think Genesis barely works because we used it when we were little. I feel so bad now, but whatever. Yeah, the controls for this game are kind of strange.
Well, the swimming controls are.
Yeah.
The good
It's
thing
really
is,
hard to get Lark to go in a straight line.
there's not a whole lot of swimming in this game, though.
There's the fish.
Yeah, so this is I didn't cut this out because it's not random battle. Or I told you not to cut it out, rather. You can steal grenades from these fish, which I think I do. Yeah. Dead. Okay, so we gotta go into the next room and fix the engine.
What are we trying to do again?
I know, well, it's gonna spoil part of the story. So. Hang on. That's what this is.
Okay.
I don't think they ever say it, but it's just kind of, yeah. Oh, no, I think she says it later on. Whatever. We'll get into that in part 25 or something like that. Next boss
Now we
fight.
finally have our weapons. They appeared out of nowhere. That was kind of stupid.
Octopus. This battle's not hard, it's just kind of annoying. Because I didn't use my trigger commands correctly, so. I still beat it though.
Oh yeah, and Sphere Grid came up too.
Oh yes,
We got to talk about that.
Sphere Grid, I taught Titus how to cheer. We'll talk about that later. It's not that hard. It's not half as hard as the tutorial makes it sound.
I didn't think I was ever going to figure it out. I was like, no, that's this game. It's actually pretty easy. And then Final Fantasy 13 came out and it wasn't the same. They tried the same thing, but it just didn't quite work.
Well, there's not the same amount of freedom. Because like in this game, you can go up here and get more HP. You can do this way and get magic. In Final Fantasy 13, it's kind of like go here and get strength. Now go here and get magic. Now you have a choice of not getting this magic, but there's no defense in that game. Whatever. So have you never seen a limit break? Overdrive down. Sorry. You ever seen a overdrive down here? That's what it looks like. So when you can't do anything, stand by and you'll heal 50 HP. If you're hurt at all, at least. Yeah, so he hits pretty hard when he does that. Oh yeah, this thing also has unlimited grenades. That you can see.
Remember somebody did a no sphere grid run this game?
Yeah, there's a certain boss in this game that people tend to have trouble with. I don't know. Really,
I didn't even try. Like I was like, oh, this is this boss, and then trying to was like really easy. Like what?
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I got my first try, but I beat him the same night I got to him.
Yeah.
So, and like, so
I'm gonna cheat.
yeah, cheat made him sound really hard, much harder than he was. But anyway, like the person did no sphere grid did that boss, and he beat him pretty easily too.
Final Fantasy X might be the hardest game ever.
Yeah, it's not the hardest Final Fantasy game either. That belongs to. I'm not too sure actually. Actually, as long as you know what you're doing, like none of the Final Fantasy games are really that hard. Except for maybe Final Fantasy 2 because of the way that you level up in it. But the game's
I
not.
feel like NES, I mean, you can just cheat the system.
Yeah. And that's the guy who spent he spent his whole day. He like downloaded the ROM and put it into a cartridge that which you can do now, and he spent the whole day just cheating the system. He had his characters up to like 500 HP before that he got to Scott's ring.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that's the beginning of the game.
That's the very that's part. Like if you're doing a walkthrough, that's part 1. Sorry, I forgot you haven't played Final Fantasy 2.
I played it, I just can't remember anything. I got to the Mythical Mines, I think.
Mithril.
Whatever.
This is the only Final Fantasy game you've beaten, right?
Mainline, yes. I've beaten a few.
Spin-offs.
I beat Crystal Chronicles and Final Fantasy Advance 1 and 2, or Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 1 and 2. Can't think of anything else right but any of the Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, I got back into Final Fantasy Tactics recently, and like, I forgot how good this was. So yeah, so we need something to talk about because we were just swimming upwards. There's nothing to say about that. Like I know you've played 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I haven't played 4.
You didn't play so 4. No, you did.
I played 6 a little bit, but I haven't beaten any of them. This is the only one I beat.
I think you also play 7 and 8 for a little bit, and 9.
I got part of 7. 9 I kind of played, and then we had no room in the memory cards, and I just kind of stopped and didn't feel like playing it again.
I know you played a little bit of 8.
Hoof, Ruftu, Tungadiv.
I know you at least fought Ygritte in that game.
Wait, Wichita.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
I said. It sounds like he said true. Whatever. If I was Titus, I'd be so pissed right now.
Hungry.
Thanks for kicking me.
Whoa!
Look at this
Right
spread.
on.
Look, I'm not eating anything.
Giving birth to a 10th planet there? I guess you have to 9th planet now, because Pluto's been downgraded.
It's because you eat too fast.
He's fine now. He didn't eat very much.
Yeah, if I haven't eaten in 2 days, I think I need more than just 5 bites or something.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa!
Now they
really
confuse
do
the Final
understand.
Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts fan base.
Ooh. Well, this game came out for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't
Titus
you
and
say
Walk
so
or
earlier?
about Kingdom Hearts
I
1.
didn't get a chance
Before
to.
the series got all
Everyone
fucked
thought
up with
we were
3D.
themed.
Thanks for that, Square Enix. Fuckers.
We?
I feel so.
Or you just spoiled one of
We
the
means
characters.
you.
Who cares? We're going to see him like next part.
Okay, good point.
Who
I'm pretty sure
are
he's
you
in the
guys
manual, too.
anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player.
We got to some racism into this game.
Star player.
It's better than
of the
any
Xanarkin
politics,
Age.
which we'll get into a little later.
Did you?
Looking at not
Did
too
you
deep
hit
as our
something?
presentation or anything, so.
You guys hit me?
Oh,
Well, you
right.
were
Do
doing
you
stuff.
remember anything before that?
Well, I was playing blitzball, and then I fought a monster. And
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
I wonder what.
Did I say something funny?
Oh.
You were near Sin.
Yep, that's what I said.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm
I don't
sick?
think so, Riku.
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
It's kind of a...
So no one plays blitzball there.
That's not completely true,
Huh?
because there still is a Xanakin, it's just in ruins now.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Now we're trying to like, should we quit? Nah, let's keep going. Yep.
Yep, okay, there we go.
You said
You
you
said...
play blitzball?
I'm sure in Japanese
Uh-huh.
that's a conversation is quite awkward.
You know,
'cause
you
long
should go to
pauses and
Luca.
stuff.
Someone might know who you are, or
Well, also the
you might
lip
find
sync
someone
actually
you
matches
recognize.
too. Which I heard they're gonna fix up in the
Ah.
remastering, but I don't know, I haven't seen much of the remastering yet. Yeah, I see some gameplay.
I don't even know if they have a release date for that. I mean, they have like the box art for it and stuff, so.
As you know, 10-2 comes with that? Yeah.
Okay.
I know, on
leave
the
it to me.
Vita it's
I'll
separate,
get
but
you
on the
Luca.
PS3 it's all on
Promise.
The PS3 version.
You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Okay.
Oh, uh-huh.
And then Lark says, "Man, I'm hungry."
Yeah, Lark. Why don't you eat some more?
My Xanarkin? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
Well, since 1,000 years ago.
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place. That I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way!
So did he start off in Xanarkand, or what? Like, well, he was in those ruins. Was that the ruins of Xanarkand? Like, they never really... It's Sin! Again. Time to go back to the past! Woo!
Etonic! Etonic!
Oh, when the Dweeki Al Bhed, the red words in red are the words you can understand.
Because you notice when he goes, I Fiend Udabara, something like that. Fiend was in red. That's because it was English. Whoa. It's like a water slide. It just said.
Now we're going down the toilet.
It's okay, so after that you get to save, which I just cut out.
So we'll see you in part 3.